Truth, Money, and Freedom podcast.
Welcome back to another edition of Truth, Money, and Freedom. Today is Wednesday, the 11th of March, 2020. Hey gang, I've got a lot of stuff I want to say. I'm going to try and get as many podcasts done as possible today. I'm having severe internet problems here at the house. I don't have home internet anymore because AT&T issues. It's strange. I mean, I use AT&T wireless off the cell towers, go into basically a 4G or 4G LTE modem, which I have plugged into a sonic wall, which delivers internet to my house. But that is down right now. So I use my cell phone, and if you guys have ever used Verizon cell phone and tethered something, they cap you at about 1/30th of your actual internet speed for any device on the tether. And so at any rate, just to let you know, I'm having problems getting videos out. So I'm going to go someplace public tonight to upload some videos. But I wanted to talk to you about the virus here. And there's a lot of aspects of this that I'm going to cover with a podcast with conjecture. Hopefully we will get it done tonight. If I can't have it uploaded tonight, that's okay. It's still all valid. But I just want to say on this video right now, the theme of that particular video is going to be the euthanasia virus, because apparently this bioweapon that they've created, which they call COVID-19, is actually killing off the elderly. We have indirect evidence of it, and we'd like to share that in a podcast. But right now, what I want to do is talk about certain aspects of protecting yourself that are not being covered in the mainstream media or in the alternative media. Sorry about this. You see the Drudge Report is trying to refresh, but my internet's so slow here. Trump's former pandemic advisor. We are 10 days away from our hospitals getting creamed. Okay, that's from yesterday, March 10th. We are expecting a pretty big explosion in this. Hopefully the weather warms up. If it warms up to like 80 degrees around the country, chances are we'll be okay, but that is not likely. So, and the Drudge headlines is what I'm going to show you, but I can't do that right now. I can do that on Zero Hedge. But basically, it's time to start worrying. Now, you should have your preps already. Here we go. Tons of headlines. I can't figure. I'm on Opera browser right now, and I don't know how to enlarge the screen. But there's tons and tons of headlines that are really quite frightening. So basically, if you got your preps done, you're okay. But they're talking about some massive bailouts on top of the Fed pumps that are going on right now in the repo market, as well as the $60 billion per month standard QE to the banks. So, in other words, we are growing our debt at a fantastic rate right now, and it's not enough. So we're going to have to start doing a whole lot more. Trump is talking about very, very interesting stuff. For instance, payroll tax elimination temporarily, maybe for the rest of the year, which means you'll be able to keep 8% more of what you make instead of paying into Social Security. And that ties into the euthanasia virus. And like I said, I'll do a thing with conjecture on this. Okay, the main part of this video, I want to talk to you about a technology. It's been around a long, long time, and it's an ozone generator. Now, I am showing you a product on Amazon. So full disclosure, I have nothing to do with Amazon. I'm a customer. I do not represent anyone on Amazon or Amazon itself. Another disclosure I have to do is I am not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a bioweapons engineer. So these are mostly my opinions. However, there's some facts to back up some of the stuff I'm about to say. Okay, I just ordered this ozone generator from Amazon, the very one that I am linking down below and you see on your screen right now. Now, I already have an ozone generator. I've had it for about 28 years. But I feel the need to have one upstairs, and the one that I have right now is downstairs. So if you look into this technology, do your research, right? If you look into this, because of what the nature of ozone, ultraviolet radiation, light, and negative ion generation, you have a perfect trifecta for killing viruses and bacteria in the air in a controlled environment. What that means is in your home or business, if you run one of these things, you can actually kill bacteria and viruses that are floating around in the air. Now, we already know the coronavirus, like the common cold, because it does have the coronavirus membrane around the outside of it, like the common cold does. The common cold virus has the same principle membrane. So it floats in the air like all those little dust particles that you see floating in the air when you got sunbeam coming through a window and you see all that stuff just kind of floating along, all those little dust particles. Well, this coronavirus can travel in those. So, but also, basically it can, be on surfaces too. Well, this type of technology can help you with this. I'm not saying it's going to kill all viruses and all bacteria. Once again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I don't want to make claims. But what I want you to do is get some research done on this and do it right away, because no one's looking into these as a line of defense against this coronavirus, particularly if you have elderly people in your home. Now, these can be used very safely or very unsafely. So it's very important that you actually read the manuals on these things and do your research. However, used properly, these things can be very effective in your home to help prevent the spread of any viruses or bacteria. Okay, this is one thing you can get. I'm going to show you another thing you can get, and that's this one right here. This is just plain ionization is all it is. It's radio waves. It's safe for pets and for people. You can plug these in all over your home, and it ionizes basically allergens, pollutants, germs, smoke, bacteria, pet dander, viruses, and more. So once again, this is a different version of what this other one does. Now, I ordered one of these because this is like a 5-in-1. It's even got a HEPA filter. So I'm big into air filtration in my house. I am a smoker, and I smoke in my office, the very office that I'm talking to you in right now. So therefore, I have 2 air filters in my office. I'm currently running an ozone machine in here as well. And I've been doing this for a long time. So I just want to let you guys know, because I didn't even think about it until recently. A friend of mine is going to be going to California. He's going to probably stay in a motel. And I was saying, well, gosh, you should get one of these ozone things to kill all the crap that's floating in the air, in your motel. And I was like, oh, geez, perfect, for, the coronavirus deal too. So at any rate, do your research. And by the way, you don't have to, this is $199, for a 10 pack of these ionizers. And if you look at this ozone generator, it's $189.99 to get one of these generators. And this one does a whole lot more than just ionization. So once again, do your research. If you want to comment down below, I'll answer the best I can. Keep it in mind, I've got severe internet problems, and it's preventing me from even getting on sometimes to look at people's comments. So I'm depending very heavily on my mods to come in and let people know that, that we got their comment and this and that and the other thing. So, and I hope to have this situation rectified sometime soon. But at any rate, this is something to consider, gang. And we've covered now treatment of the air, killing viruses and bacteria in the air. Let's talk about inside your body now. I'm also, once again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not any of those things. I am just a regular workaday guy, just like everyone, most everyone. But I want to share with you what I am doing. I take D3 and K2 supplements, and this is the one I take. It's Dr. Berg's. You can find it right on Amazon. Do your research. There are cheaper ones out there. This is the one that I chose to take, mainly because of the comments. So I've been taking D3 and K2 for about 6 months. So I'm no stranger, to taking the supplementation. It boosts the immune system, but if you're taking 100,000 IU of vitamin D per day, you probably should be taking K2 along with it to prevent any type of oxidation of, basically cholesterol in your body, forming plaque in your arteries. So that's why they couple these two together often, especially in high quantities of, of D3. D3. The other supplement that I would recommend is C, and this is the one that I take, and I've been taking for about almost 20 years. It's Puritan's Pride. It's vitamin C, And do your own research. There are other forms of vitamin C out there. I've switched very recently to a powdered version of vitamin C, but I'm going to actually do a quick video on that in the near future when it goes on sale. So the powdered version of vitamin C, basically will be on sale at the end of this month. Since we're kind of still in the beginning of the month, I thought I'd let you know what I have taken for many years and have been happy with. I'm just going to a powdered version because, you can get a lot more vitamin C in a lot more effectively that way. So at any rate, just FYI, the main thrust of this is because I don't think anyone's thinking about these, as a line of defense for your home, for your family, for killing bacteria and viruses in the air. No one's talking about that. It's always just avoidance. Well, it looks like pretty much everyone's going to get this at some point. So, to keep keep it down, someone in your house has got it. Probably everyone else is going to get it. But you can mitigate some of it by having some type of ozone or ionization, UV, HEPA filtration, all that fun stuff going on. So I will have everything linked down below this video in the description section, so you guys can see the products that I'm pointing at. Do your own research, please. I am not an expert in any of these things. I just know, as someone who uses these products, basically what they can do. Okay, the next thing is Zero Hedge is absolutely filled with coronavirus stories. So I think the panic is about to begin here in the United States now. The type of panic that they've had in Italy, in the UK, in Iran, in China, is about ready to start here in the United States. And there are reasons to believe we might start having shutdowns of essential transportation systems. So there is a medical quarantine actually in Rochelle in New York. It just started this morning. National Guard was called out by Governor Cuomo, and so it has begun. So if you haven't gotten your preps yet, please do. I happen to know for a fact in Springfield, Missouri, the Sam's Club, we don't have Costco here, we have Sam's Club, is out of toilet paper. So if you're in Springfield and you're watching this video and you're thinking, oh crap, I didn't get my 24-pack of Charmin yet, well, you're crap out of luck at this point, unless you're actually going to smaller stores where you'll pay more, for smaller quantities of toilet paper. I don't know why toilet paper is such a big item right now. I suspect it's because people are, suspecting quarantines, long-term quarantines, don't want to run out of toilet paper. That's one of the things you don't want to run out of. But keep food in mind. You guys, if there's going to be a quarantine, you're going to need food. You're going to need water. You're going to need your vitamins. And also, you might as well have clean air while you're quarantined at home. So don't forget the ionization and ozone products that I am talking about here. Please do your research. Also, one more thing I'm going to ask. If you find any of these videos valuable, please share them. I do this freely. I am not monetized. I am just a regular Joe, and I am just sharing what information I know. To basically try and help other people with not only the quality of their lives, but also to get through this reset that it seems like we're about ready to go through. I have another video I'm going to be doing later on tonight about the what's going on in the economy, because it just doesn't look good, gang. It's not looking very good. So we need to share what information we know, especially those of us who watch the bond market, because most people don't understand it or follow it. And I'll be doing another video tonight about that. So that's it I have for this video. That is about it. You guys all take care. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families and your loved ones. Take care of your friends. Spread the information around. Make sure that everyone knows the score on what's truly going on right now. And the euthanasia virus, and I'm calling it that for a very specific reason. I'm going to start putting that in my videos. Euthanasia virus seems to be killing off the elderly, which is part of the New World Order's plan, because they can't let them take their Social Security and their Medicare because they're out of that money. It was general revenue. So I will make another video about it. I have reasons for believing this. I will show you a lot of circumstantial evidence and a couple of pieces of evidence actually put together by other people. So at any rate, that's all I have for you for now. You guys have a wonderful day, as much as you can anyway. Sorry, I don't mean to be an alarmist about any of this stuff, but you guys do need this information. So we'll talk soon. God bless you all.